Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the Soncie Meory, if that's a correct pronunciation. Sounds more like Sonic Memory, is probably what I'd probably call it. And you can see, I think the single dynamic driver per side. And yeah, no idea what this brand's like, and obviously SM1 Lite, so maybe there's a different variant of this, I'm not quite sure. And they look very, very small. I'm obviously quite curious to see what that comfort's like. So anyway, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Shenzhen Audio Store for sending this out to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video, and all thoughts and opinions are my own, as per usual, as they always are. And yeah, I think this set is around $20, or maybe just under, so very affordable. And they come with quite a few accessories, so the value for money does look good. But obviously we'll find out, as you can see, still sealed, I haven't tried it. So yeah, let's just get into it. So let's have a closer look at what we get. So 10mm driver, multi-labour fibre composite diaphragm, might be quite good, we'll see. Sawtooth anti-winding cable, 0.782 pin, looking good. Soncie Meory, quite a funky name, so that's that. Standard edition. Spec, so yeah, 10mm DD, impedance 16 ohms, sensitivity is 103.5 dB. Looks a little low, but should be any issues. 10 kHz to 20 kHz, and a 1.2 meter cable. So obviously, let's see how tricky this is to open. Not too bad. I don't know anything at all about this brand. I've never actually, to be honest, I've never even heard of them before. As you can see them, that looks pretty cool. So, oof, got some stuff. Oops. So paperwork. What I just dropped is the QC. So I'll look at that in a bit. Do not eat. Okay, never seen one of them before. Cable, and there's the earphones. Quite wide tips. Get to them in a bit. They look very straightforward. Tips. An adapter. I don't know if that's actually a dongle, might just be used as kind of some sort of pass through, but obviously I'll check that. Okay, the chain, there's dampeners in there, so I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. So cable here looks fine. Have a good look at it a bit, and let's just take one of these out. So it's obviously square. I like the blue. Really small. The DD is basically full. The tips look quite large, really open. See, quite a wide bore, and yeah, I've not got the foggiest to what these are like. Again, I've never even heard of them before. So anyway, I'll see you soon. Yeah, so welcome to my review section of the Soncie Meory, or I think basically Sonic Memory SM1 Lite. So this is what it looks like with the cable, which is fine really. I think these are priced around $19, so it's a very very affordable setup. So cable is pretty good. To the wide split, there's a chin slider which is super loose, and this is what it looks like connected. And one thing I've done is, because these normally do sit flush, see the 2-pin, oops, there, that does normally sit flush, but I'll pull them out to make it easier just on camera. Obviously fingerprint mainly on the back. It does come like some blue stickers. Obviously just peel them off and protect them, but that's what it looks like. But yet normally that does sit flush. Again, very tiny, probably one of the smallest earphones I've seen. Basically it's the same size as the driver. So obviously comfort and fit is fine actually, considering it's basically square. They do fit quite deep, as you can see from the size, but the comfort actually wasn't that bad, considering they are quite wide bore tips as well. Just take one of these off. You can take that off and it just come up with other dampeners, but I didn't try that. I've just tried it out of the box, and that's what it looks like. So this just screw off on the very top. So this bit, so if you change tuning nozzles, it's the same thing. You can take that off and you can change the dampener material, but I left these as they are. And that's so cool, yeah, pretty good. Build quality on this set actually seems good really, for I think I'm sure these are $19. So that's it. Obviously the driver's blue, It seems to have their own branding on the driver according to like the promo material, so that's quite something on your own, technically your own driver. So power sensitivity, I didn't find these that difficult to power, and also included in the packaging was that USB-C adapter. I had no luck at all using it, so I plugged into my phone, which is a Xiaomi phone, didn't even detect it. And two, I tried to use it with my PC, and it didn't even detect it either, so I'm not quite sure how compatible it is, but in my use case I had zero luck. So I just thought I'll let you know in case you do want to grab this. So you might be unlucky as I was, but that's pretty much it. So timbre on this set, I think the timbre is a bit off. I'll talk about that when I get to the sound really. But technicalities on this set, consider it's meant to be kind of a gaming kind of IM. It was actually not too bad at all, not too bad, and the details for what it is wasn't actually that bad at all really. So for gaming, staging, imaging, now imaging was okay, but mine have a driver imbalance, which I'll talk about in a bit, and if the camera hates reflective surfaces, as you can tell. But your imaging was okay. I think it could have been better, but again, like I've got imbalance, which you'll see in the next clip. Let's see. Focus, please. Yeah, and sound stage seems okay, but yeah, I'll get to the sound because these, I think I was hoping they could have been a bit better. Now, as you can see on the graph, really boosted up a mid-range lower treble. Now, see the big channel imbalance. Now, this is the problem, I think, because obviously they want these for imaging, but to have good imaging, you need really good channel balance. So obviously, you can see that the right channel is boosted. Now, obviously, if you're playing a first-person shooter, it won't be accurate because the sound won't be accurate. You know, you have to really good channel matching for it to be, I'd say, accurate. But I noticed that before I only tried it gaming briefly, but before I even graphed it, I thought that sounds weird. Vocals are coming to the right, coming off to the right slightly. But I carried on, and when I graphed them afterwards, there's a bit of imbalance. Now, I've also checked a couple of other graphs, and other people also have channel imbalance as well, so I'm not the only one, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, so sound wise, it can sound a little bit nasally because it's got that big boost in the presence region, but then it lacks the treble past that. As you can see, it rolls off like a cliff from 4K, 5K, and that's it. The 8K is from the actual coupler, so it has a big boost there, but it lacks it past it. So I found these kind of V-shaped sounds, so it does sound quite bassy, but it also sounds a little bit muddy. Now, for electronic music, these was fine. There wasn't really anything special. There's quite fun sounding, but they didn't really sound that special. And the mid-range seems to sound like recessed, a bit more than what kind of what the graphs suggest. So it's kind of, I'd say the sound V-shaped in reality. And yeah, kind of a little bit disappointed, but they also are very affordable. And the accessories it comes with, and the cable and all that stuff, and I think it comes with a pouch. It's all good. It just needs better channel matching, really. But also at this price bracket, you've got the big players from like Truth here, and other ones. So you have to be aware of that. Obviously, 702. You've got I think the Z-Cart Nuos. You've got like Canara do some. There's a lot of players in this price bracket, and I think that's it. So conclusion, what do I think? I was hoping it would have been another one of these like budget winners, but there's a lot of good ones in the $20 price bracket and under. Yeah, needs better channel matching really, I think. I know it's budget, but it should still be better considering it's a gaming kind of focused product. It needs to be really good in my opinion, so you can judge where the enemies basically are, because if something's boosted that way, it kind of throws you off a little bit, especially if you want it to be precise. Also for gaming, it's too bassy. I think it needs to be really lean for that, and it needs more upper treble, like past 4K onwards. So for gaming, not really my cup of tea, but for music, it's it's okay. You can do sound a little bit nasally, as you can probably imagine from that boosted lower treble section. But yeah, okay. It's kind of average really. I was hoping it would have been better, but then again, it's not very expensive. So, but for $19, it's an okay set. But you got a lot of competition. So yeah, I'll probably end it there. So if you want to think I missed anything or want to let know some more stuff, as usual, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care. And yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.